Welcome to the Schrobanks Show.
This nigga always gotta do it, bro. You fucking
Live from the Rated R Studios.
What up, guys?
We got Rated R Randy,
Yes, sir.
Ray,
What's
and
up?
we got B on the couch. He not on the couch, but B in the house.
Yeah, be in the house. Freelance Benjamin.
Yeah, I'm here today. I got time today.
He got time today.
I got time today, cuz.
How's everybody doing?
Chilling, bro. Chilling. Yeah. I was cool to that fuck ass intro.
Welcome to the Schrobanks Show.
Sunday, nigga. Like, come on. All right, that's what we rolling with.
Fucking monster truck Sundays face ass.
He's better off talking about bring your wacky inflatable arm out.
Hey. Hey, them old monster truck commercials though, that shit was funny.
Okay.
Kids tickets still $5.
Oh my god.
That's
bro.
all I remember.
You know it's the
And then they
funniest shit.
play the sound of the monster truck revving up.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this shit. That is the whitest shit ever.
Yeah, you really can piece together like who was really racist back then. And,
Oh,
like had racist families.
Oh,
man. Oh, you going to the monster truck joint? Oh, okay.
You know it's fucked
Hey man,
up.
what's wrong?
Y'all like
with monster
NASCAR and
trucks?
all that? Bro.
Hey, I went to one once.
I did too.
It's not you got to do multiple things.
Oh,
it's not just
Oh,
one thing.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
But I got invited. Like
You got invited?
Yeah, I got invited. I think it was school tickets or some shit like
Yeah.
that.
Like just going to a monster truck, that don't make you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
that
it's like-
wasn't me willingly going on.
I feel you. It's got to be like in a chain and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying.
Like you go to a monster truck and then some other
this chain
red state activities.
This chain reaction.
You know,
County
shit.
fair.
You go fishing
Yeah.
out county fair. You go
Start
fishing
saying-
out in Sedalia, Missouri.
Then you just like
You like chew. That's the start. That's the sound. That's the startup of that.
Wear cutoff t-shirts. You know.
All right, bro, you bringing up too many scenarios.
Hey man, I'm just saying, I've seen a lot of it.
You know
so-
it.
Put on the John Deere hat.
Facts.
They wear something NASCAR. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Or
Yeah.
Mossy
shit.
Oak. My bad.
Got a Dale Earnhardt shirt.
I was just about to say Earnhardt. Yep.
Nah, if they like 35 and older, they got a what's his name, bro? Richard Petty.
Oh my god.
If they really
Bro,
old-
I could literally see that shirt of him just standing there with his sunglasses on, cowboy hat.
Y'all ever had a crush on a racist bitch? But like you didn't know she was racist. Oh.
Probably. I mean, we all went to
we all went
majority
to
white
Yeah,
schools.
but eventually you found out though.
Yeah.
Cause I had a crush on this girl in elementary school, and she was wearing the Jeff Gordon shit,
Oh.
Jeff Gordon jacket, and all that. And back then, I couldn't pick up on the fact that she was racist. But like looking back at it, I'm just like, yeah.
Maybe she wasn't all the way there. It's like she was still starting up. She was
was
turning the key to that
Hey,
motherfucker.
she was still in the D League of like racism.
Mm-hmm.
She was turning the key and the ignition
in
wasn't
the minors.
firing. It was like pow.
Nah,
There wasn't no misfires.
No, I remember back then she was like, if this one dude was white, she would go with him. Like he would be fine.
Oh,
if
shit.
If he was white, I was like, damn.
She let that fire off quick.
Quick, god damn.
She cracked one
This
young.
is in elementary. She
Yeah, bro. Like when you
Damn.
look back on certain shit, you just like, god damn.
She licked the shot early in life. She said, "Bah."
What we got, man? What you up to?
Nothing.
We're not interviewing you, but
I know. We just out here.
I feel it.
You ain't got nothing.
I ain't got nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing cracking right now.
Sick.
Just working.
Just working.
Just working at making different shit, getting better
Okay.
in life.
There we go. Cause I was just like, give me something, bro. Damn. Don't tell me, I'm just doing nothing, bro.
I ain't
I
doing
got
it.
all this talent.
I
so
ain't
nothing.
doing
If you didn't know,
shit.
If you didn't know, Freelance Benjamin or Freelance B.
Freelance Benjamin.
Freelance Benjamin
Yeah.
is a rapper.
Wow.
Now this nigga don't want to own up to the title. You are a rapper, nigga.
He's a rapper.
Wow.
He's a rap nigga.
Wow.
You's a rap nigga.
He is an artist.
Thank you.
Don't lie on him.
He's not a rapper.
Thank
He's
you.
an entertainer.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm
What do you
sensitive
think
about
your
my
style
shit.
is?
No. My style?
If you had one, like, what would you say is your style?
You can put yourself in a box. If.
I don't know. Started off early because, I mean, I don't know. I can't say weed raps no more because I don't smoke weed and I don't rap about smoking weed no more.
What made you quit that shit?
I don't know, man. You just
Grow up.
not even grow up. You just be like, I don't know. I think it's the hipster in me. Like everybody's smoking weed now,
Fair enough.
bro. Fucking, I think it's the hipster in me on some real
Forever the
shit,
contrarian, bro.
bro. I fucking like if everybody's doing it, like count me the fuck
I'm
out.
surprised this nigga still
Respect.
breathe, bro. Niggas is breathing.
I hold my fucking breath. Fuck y'all niggas. Nah, dead ass. Like everybody like, and it was weird because like right after, like you know how you go right after high school and you start seeing people change. Like everybody like in high school, you know, I was skipping class, you know, smoking weed and shit like that. I was doing that in high school. Now and then I graduated and then everybody was like the same young niggas who was like you try to hand the blunt to. They wasn't taking it. Now these niggas is big chiefers. I'm like, yo, you kind of lame, son. And so,
why they late? Because they chose to start smoking late.
like, I feel like now they just smoking just because it's in now. It's like,
I feel it.
I
I think a lot of people do.
like, yeah, like, a lot of people like, it helps with my anxiety or whatever. Like, nigga,
Everybody got glaucoma.
everybody got something. Like, I be depressed and this helps me get through the day. Nigga, it is. Like, I deal with depression and there's so many more ways that I get through the day
That's
than
facts,
smoking
yeah.
weed now.
Like pussy.
Yeah, like pussy.
Greatest depression cure ever.
Like shit, like I deal with depression, so I know, like
Right.
I personally know it's more than one way to deal with weed. So
I just know-
again, it's just like the hipster in me. Like
Right.
y'all niggas is lame for real now.
I think back when we were in high school, it was just looked at as just being bad. Weed
Yeah.
was just being bad, or if you were smoking weed, you were looked at as being unproductive.
We got. I feel like we got the last bit of that.
Yeah,
We
like,
did.
Uh-huh.
But here's the thing, though. It's not like motherfuckers did anything to try to counterbalance that shit either. Because most of the niggas we seen that was big chiefers, the most unproductive niggas you knew. These niggas stunk. These niggas was thieves. Like, tell me I'm bullshitting. Like, the niggas that was like big
They
chiefers.
stunk.
They stunk. You stink. Let me just get that out the way. You stink.
well,
Yo,
I
king.
can thank God to say I didn't stink. I still don't.
But tell me that, like, tell me I'm bullshitting. Like, majority of the niggas that was like stoners in high school, they wore the same hemp hoodie. That bitch smelled like 2 weeks overdue laundry. Like,
I wore the same hoodie in high school, but my shit was always clean.
that's what I'm saying. Though.
My shit was always clean and always.
We not
smelled.
talking about you,
We
Benjamin.
talking about them
I'm
niggas.
sorry, I gotta separate myself from the crowd though. You know what I mean?
That's why I said them niggas. Unless you feel like I'm saying this to you, I said them niggas. I
Alright.
would have said you if I was talking to you.
This nigga here.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
I was like, yeah, B right there. Yeah, that nigga stunk. I'm not gonna say that.
Pussy is a great cure to depression, though. And you know who's not depressed right now? Lil Baby.
That's a good ass segue. I like how you did that.
Boy, did you
I
see
like
that?
how
Did
you
see
fucking.
that?
It was a fucking.
This nigga, bro, like-
And we all caught that. I'm about to bang. I'm about to hold on. I'm about to take it home. I don't see that he did nothing wrong.
I don't think he did anything wrong.
I don't think he did nothing wrong.
If anything.
And I don't think. And like the screenshots that she put up, and he was like, "Oh, you fucking up the game." He absolutely right.
Yeah, bitch,
100%.
you fucking up my game.
Because
You
the
fucking
only
up
reason,
your bread.
only reason you paying $16K for some pussy, bro, is for it to be discreet.
Confidentiality.
Yeah,
That's
Is it
what you paying for.
16 or is it 6?
16.
16.
So, okay,
Whether
so-
it fuck it, how much it
Even though-
was,
yeah,
either
I mean, I
way.
feel you.
I would
If
say
it
he
was
still
6
pays
or
tax.
16, like if I pay you, if you a sex worker, like she's a porn, like she works in the porn industry. You either get paid to fuck on camera, or somebody gonna offer you a little cash on the back end because they got a crush on you and they might want to fuck or something. Not even a crush, but you know what I mean. They might want to fuck.
That's what I'm saying. And then there's no return on like residuals.
You
So you getting all
need-
your money up front.
Yeah, you need to shut the fuck up. What are you doing? Why is you talking?
Like really though.
Trying to get clout.
And the worst part
Facts.
is it worth it? No.
What did she gain off of that?
That like the worst part is you might have gained like a temporary boost in subscribers. You
I
know,
was about to say she got talked about for like
solid
week or so,
Yeah, I was
you
like,
know?
here we are, lo and behold, still talking about this
right.
shit. But
Hey, on some real shit, I ain't even know who Shorty was for real. I've been out the
Damn.
like main.
excuse me, Mr. Bitches. Like
No.
oh man, jacking off. What is that? I've never heard of that.
No.
Bro, I haven't touched my dick in months. It's crazy. Oh, just swimming in ass over here.
I am just backstroking in the pussy. All right. No, but no, I didn't even know who
Excuse me,
Shorty.
Mr. Michael Phelps.
I didn't know who Shorty was until they was like, she's a porn star. I was like, oh, because, you know, I like Amy porn. Like, when I go on the Pornhub,
Oh.
like, I like to watch Amy.
Time out. I thought that nigga said anime. Boy, I said get out. Interview over.
Nah.
Thought this nigga was about to be like.
I like that hentai, nigga.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
like,
yeah, that fill me up senpai shit. Yeah, you
Yeah.
nasty ass nigga.
fuck me with these tentacles, nigga.
I I thought that's where this nigga was
Me
going.
too.
I'm sorry.
That's what I heard too.
Because
I
like
was like,
me and
oh,
Levi
no.
looked at it like, oh no, bro.
Hit the button.
Hit the button.
Control Alt
Hit the button, nigga.
Hit the motherfucking
Ejectocito, cuz.
real shit. Control Alt Delete, nigga. Get us out of here.
Nah, like if I go on, I go to the Emmy. Yeah,
I feel it. I do like the low production shit.
I like
a
the
lot.
low production. Fuck it.
Yeah, they really go for it.
They really do.
They really go for it.
They go for it.
Facts.
It's
I'm
like,
not one. My bad.
No,
but
good.
I'm not one to really talk about people's sex game and shit because that's none of my business. But
Right.
it's a lot of women that look real trash with they shit talking about Miss London.
boy,
Like you talking to me about her face? Why does that matter right now?
bro, I'm looking at everything but face right now. Literally everything but face.
But damn,
That is not my intent. What's between them legs is what I'm really trying to get at. Is that fire? You get what I'm saying? That's not
that
important.
nigga did not pay $16K for face.
He didn't. It's not like he paid for the broad to be on his arm.
And that's how I know. That's how I know they don't respect the art of fucking. Cause Miss London ride the fuck out of dick.
I did have
You
to
had
Google
to
her
do a
after
quick
her.
dig?
You looked up her game
I
film,
had to
didn't
look. I had to look her up.
Real
Yeah,
shit, nigga.
some
You
real.
study that film?
Study the film. That bitch a hungry vet.
There we go.
Udonis Haslam.
Dwight Howard.
Oh,
James Harden.
Who gave us a pod?
Yo, I was gonna chime in, but I'm gonna leave it to him. I'm gonna let y'all have it.
Miss London.
Yeah,
Nah, like
that's funny.
that's all I kept seeing them do. I'm just like, so literally just a couple months ago it was respect sex workers. Now everybody trashing her face. She's trash. She's this. What is it? What is it?
No, all I can comment on is, yo, you get paid. Shut up. Shut up. Like that's literally.
I mean, you think that's the reason for it, kind of?
What?
Like the hate on her.
Possibly because she aired out one of their faves. Which,
Right.
like, don't get me wrong, yeah, like you open yourself up
I think-
to vitriol and all that, but
And then some women are commenting like, yo, little baby's ugly. I'm like, yo,
Okay.
it don't matter if he's ugly.
I was like, Jay-Z is one of the ugliest niggas moving, quote unquote, right? Who he got on his arm?
like,
Who can you like link all the beautiful women to that nigga?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
listen, yeah, like people gonna like what you like. Some people not gonna find you attractive. Some people are gonna find
Yeah.
you attractive. Like you don't like him, that's not your cup of tea. All right, cool, keep it moving. Shut the fuck up.
that's
What are you
when I
doing?
realized that like low key ugly is a myth.
Nah, it's not a myth. It's some
Nah.
real. It's some real. It's some real life ugly motherfuckers out here.
Nigga. Ugly is a myth, bro. Because think about it. How many niggas y'all know that's like fat, ugly, or some shit like that, but they still get women? Like niggas ain't walking around here with dry dick. They still out here getting it, right? Ugly is a myth.
I don't like how you looked at me when you said fat though.
You just happened to be looking me in my eye at the time, so I was just like, let me just make eye contact real quick.
Fat. Oh, all right.
Yo, okay. Okay. You airing me out now. All right. No. Because I wish I had a mirror. Look myself real quick.
Nah, but facts though.
Yeah. Plus, how many niggas y'all know that hit an ugly woman?
Everybody in here.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I
Let's say it's a rite of passage, huh? It's kind of what you do.
But you do. You know what you do? You act like it never happened. You're like, yo, we know this happened. Don't nobody else need to know. But if somebody else need to know, they need to shut the fuck up too.
Yeah.
These are facts. Especially high school bodies, bro. Quit. Don't even talk to me about
Oh
that
yeah,
shit.
high school bodies. That shit dead.
That's what that
Y'all
don't
wouldn't
even
even
matter
fucking.
no
I
more.
would say y'all wasn't even fucking for real. Y'all was humping. Like for real, y'all was humping. Y'all wasn't fucking, bro.
That shit don't mean shit.
Real shit.
Grown,
Like, you
bro.
don't really
We
start
all-
catching bodies till you like 2021, bro.
We almost 30, bro. Quit talking to me about that shit.
Bro, don't bring up how old we almost are.
Oh, I forgot. This is the residential old nigga in the room.
Damn.
Right.
Hey, bro. Young at spirit, bro.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Now, that kind of brings me on to this. We all know that situation was kind of unfortunate. But if you got the potential to make $40 million in a year, could you convince yourself to pay your favorite porn star for sex?
Oh, facts.
If I make $40 million in a year,
Yeah, because according to Lil Baby, he get 40 a show, 40,000 shows. Excuse me, 400,000. I'm fucking up the numbers. And he was supposed to do like 100 shows this year.
mm-hmm.
So convert that to 40 million, right? What he was supposed to make, something close to that.
Yeah.
What is 16,000?
You know what, Ray? I really don't think the question should be, you know, if I would pay a porn star. I think it's how many porn stars I would pay.
I think the question really comes down is how many I didn't pay.
Right.
And can I write this off as a business expense?
You know,
Can
Is
I
this a
write?
tax
Can
write-off?
I write this off on my taxes?
I mean, at this point, maybe.
I mean, you could if you go take her out. That is a business expense.
Hey,
take her out.
It's a business expenditure, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
The exposure from it, you know, all that.
what do they call trying to see new clients?
Yeah,
I
you're
forgot what
building
they
your
call that
clientele.
There we go. That's what they call that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, where's his accountant?
Real
He need
shit.
to talk to him.
That way, when they ask what happened to that 16,000, it's right here.
Oh, no, it's in paper. It's in
It's
black and white, right there.
It's
Just
black
for
and
you.
white. Yeah,
You know,
it's
when
right
Uncle
here.
Sam get to come calling.
Uncle Sam gets a knocking. You have 16,000 unaccounted for. Excuse me, I have accounted for.
I actually do. Here are the receipts.
yeah, I would. I
You
would.
would?
40 million? Yeah, I
40
would.
million?
I can
And
do
then here's the
million.
premise behind it.
5 million. I would.
You may or may not be
niggas making
nigga,
a
you said
million a
2
year
million?
gonna be.
You said 2 million?
If I was making $1 million, $2 million.
If you making a million a year, I can give a fuck. 16, bet, got it.
Fair enough. Now here's the context behind it as well.
Let them on the.
Yeah, no, that's why I said that's why I was about to add in this context
Oh, okay.
piece, because this is where, like, you know, you are single or you're not in a relationship that is budding on marriage, right?
Right.
That's the context behind it. So, Papa Shro, are you?
Yeah, more than likely.
Okay,
Okay.
I get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, you there, like,
I'm big bands out here.
what is? Yeah, here you go.
Even though,
I'm Big Ben Schroeder out here.
hey, you know what's funny as hell, bro? I can see this nigga haggling with the broad though.
That's the Jew.
All right, I know you said 5,000. Come on, like.
Best I can do is 2,500.
Listen, the
Take
Jew.
it.
and
I got the cash on me
Jew
right
gonna
now.
come out. Listen, I've got you for 5.
But I think the best I can do is 3,500.
35.
Max.
All right, 25.
25? You're breaking my balls.
So you just not trying to have a career.
Nah, fuck out of here.
I'm glad like that part is kind of muffled.
Yeah.
So yeah, good.
Good.
Cause yeah, I was
Jews
seeing
know
that-
they haggle. I don't give a fuck.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, he said no. Oh shit, no, I was fucking
This
with you.
nigga doubled down on the fuck my career.
Man, I don't understand what's wrong with what he said.
Thank you. He's Jewish.
I know you don't.
Okay.
Ask Nick Cannon.
There you go. Just talking to Cannon real quick. That's all you gotta do.
All right.
One of the greatest shows on television is off the air now.
Oh, I forgot. I love Jews, and Jews are great. Thumbs up.
Man.
Damn, son.
God,
He come out on stage with the I Heart Jews hoodie.
Exactly.
something to that effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Because
Looking for a
kind
good
of
segue.
fucked up the vibe, bro.
Nah.
You
looking
kinda
for a
fucked
good
up the
segue.
vibe, bro.
Nah, come on, let's do it.
Yeah. I don't know though. That's still, even if I get it, even if he pays $16K though, like that's a little steep.
Man, I feel you, but at the same time,
16.
I'm broke, so I don't understand the context.
Exactly so, but like okay.
I got 40
The
million
worst
in
part
the
is,
bank.
this
like,
made me actually go down a
what's
slight rabbit hole.
16K?
Do you know what like top porn stars get per scene? And this is like them wilding out for the scene, right? They get like $3,500 for a scene. A scene, and this is one where like they are just used and abused.
Okay, so is it worth more that it's not recorded, or is it worth more recorded?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
Right.
where is the value in that?
Didn't she record it? Didn't she say she recorded it?
Supposedly she did, and it's not like nobody can verify what cuz joint looked like.
I hope she don't put that shit out.
Supposedly she did on her OnlyFans.
She did put it out?
Supposedly.
Oh, no.
Supposedly.
Isn't
But
that
there's- it's-
illegal nowadays?
The worst part is I don't think either one of them signed any type of contracts or NDAs. So.
But if he didn't consent to that, I mean, that's...
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So she is legally liable if that really is him. But it would low-key look even worse if he does go with legal action because that's him in the video. Because then that would end up proving her right after him trying to defame her and saying, no, she's wrong. That's not me.
Right.
He would end up contradicting himself.
Damn, so she knows she's kind of
exactly. She knows she got them balls in a vice grip, but like she should know that's her last big payout from, anybody
Facts.
of note.
Nah, somebody's still gonna try to be like, I got money. Somebody's still gonna try to slide me. They ain't gonna pay no 16.
I bet say
I agree. Yeah.
They ain't gonna pay no 16. Or even if it was the 6, they ain't gonna pay 6. They gonna pay the bare minimum of what they.
That's the only thing you could do for real.
Like you fucking up.
Like you fucked up a long-term bag. Like
are you supposed to just, if it was him on your OnlyFans and you didn't show his face, you got the win. Like, but you fucked up when you said that was him, and now
there's no verifiable way that we can prove that it's him.
Because everybody else is gonna be like, I mean, money is like when you making money. I mean, money is you gonna scare off niggas. Be like, oh, that's what you do. I'm cool. Yeah. I'm gonna go stick with the shorty who ain't gonna put me on blast. You know what I mean?
Even though something I noticed too is that like, so I'm like under the comment section of her shit, and like you just see like porn stars en masse talking about like, yeah, these rapper niggas never want to own up to wanting to fuck us and da-da-da. Yes, like this is supposed to be quiet. Why do you think you're supposed to make so much noise from fucking me? Why?
That word of mouth, man.
Bruh, it's like that Marilyn Monroe shit. She couldn't shut the fuck up when she was fucking the president. Shh. That nigga's married.
If you was Marilyn Monroe, would you shut the fuck up?
For that bread? Yeah. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Like, please, do yourself a favor.
I feel like she wanted validation.
I mean, yeah, but like you playing with powerful people who don't give a shit about offing you.
Absolutely. But I think she wanted validation so bad that she I mean, when you can get presidential ping, bro, that's
I don't know, that's a whole accolade.
Yeah.
I was trying to finesse it, but you get what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. That's Hall of Fame home right there. So
I mean, bitches get a trap nigga and start bragging.
Boy,
on every fucking platform.
They still let nigga like one of his like favorite hoodies start taking pics in it.
So you bag the president and you're not gonna speak on your pussy? Shit, I can't blame her.
Fair enough. I didn't think about it like that.
She got a city girl talk about that pussy. Could you imagine if Marilyn Monroe was rapping, bro?
Oh man, I'm disgusted already, bro. Come on, man.
That's the Marilyn Monroe Award right there.
What else we got? How y'all feel about Vanish mode on IG?
Vintage mode?
Vanish.
What is Vanish mode?
What is that?
Vanish mode, it's a new feature on IG where you can go into DMs, and when you activate it, it basically acts like Snapchat.
And delete.
Like once it's been seen, it will delete the message.
God, it's so easy to cheat now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. They giving cheaters extra tools. Cause for a minute, niggas was getting caught up. Niggas was down bad on IG. It's up.
Yeah, I think people needed that.
Yes.
Yeah.
People
needed that.
Yes, people needed that.
You don't want to get screenshotted and shit.
Woof.
Woof.
Yeah, like for real.
Nah,
it's an ugly game, bro.
I think you still gonna get screenshots, screen recorded. They still gonna try.
They still gonna try, but
still gonna try.
Sometimes they gonna forget, and then it's gonna be it's gonna disappear.
Poof. Like, what do you gain from that?
Screenshot?
Yeah, what do you gain from that?
They don't like themselves, right?
Oh, okay.
They need something to make themselves feel good.
Never mind.
Men and women, not just women.
Oh yeah. Cause the men that do that, you're extra weird, homie. You're extra weird. You really out here screenshotting women, dog? You extra weird. You ever screenshotted a woman, bro?
In what context?
Like, obviously, conversational. I'm not talking about some other shit. Cause if you out here getting nudes, that's on you.
Okay.
That's fine. That's probably that's when it's not frowned upon. It's acceptable.
Yeah, save those.
Yeah. You don't have a way of saving it, so
put it in my hidden folder on my phone.
I still don't know how to do that shit. I'm such an iPhone rookie, bro. My shit just be out and about.
Out and about.
Real shit.
Yeah, you gotta put that on the hood and hit on the head.
Real shit. Stop scrolling. Stop. Please.
Hey, which picture is that? Hey, don't scroll left.
Hey.
Don't scroll left.
Every time you hand your phone off, sweating bullets.
That was me in high school, bro. You know how your parents want to check your phone sometimes? Well, at least that's what happened to me back then.
Oh, okay, I was like,
They was trying to check. It was like 9th, 10th grade.
okay.
And they was trying to check my phone and shit. And I was like, hell no.
That
Please
low-key
don't.
make me think my parents knew I wasn't getting bitches.
Damn.
Because they never asked to check my phone. Hey, he ain't getting no ass. I didn't go to something. He go in here.
Miss D was like, he ain't getting no ass. He go to school and come home.
He go in there and play that game. That's it.
He ain't got no bitches.
Real shit.
You ever feel like sometimes your parents be thinking you a loser?
At a certain point, yeah.
Maybe.
Or like you failed?
Maybe. Like, my son's a failure.
Nah, nigga, when
They just don't say it.
Yeah, they don't say it. They just
They just shrug it off and roll with the punches.
they say little shit that just makes you think about it. Like you.
When I dropped out the IB program, nigga, my mom, she just, all right, whatever.
They'll say little shit.
The
Like,
I whatever is what did it. I was just like, you don't even care for him. Oh.
you want to go to trade school? And there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying, like, you know how if you told her you had some, or told your parents you had some high aspirations, they'll just be like, yeah, but I know you, nigga. Like,
My mom wasn't that honest with me.
go check out that trade school. They wouldn't say it right after you
Oh,
say,
yeah.
but it would be like later down the road.
Oh,
like,
yeah, it
you
started.
sure you don't want to try out trade school? Or?
Start pushing you towards some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, MCC got them classes early.
Mm-hmm.
You can go down there and become an auto mechanic.
You know they got deals on that CDL. Just go.
Ooh, they push you to the CDL, you ain't shit. It's out. You're out of here, buddy.
We love truck drivers, and if you have a CDL,
Nigga, I got a CDL.
Oh
do.
yeah,
We love them. I love me.
Say, Randy, you do got CDL. I love me. You good?
No.
We're gonna walk out with our little truck drivers and CDL licenses t-shirt.
I'm with it.
What y'all got, man? What y'all trying to talk about, man?
What we trying to get into? I don't know. This Pop Show out here with hot takes.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. We on to that?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
yeah. He out here with hot takes. Talking about.
Bring us in, Levi.
Yeah.
Kelce is the GOAT. At tight end.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. But I just wanted to make sure nobody thought, like,
Best player of all time.
all time.
Yeah.
Greatest.
Yeah.
No, I think this last weekend made him, in my mind, kind of like the greatest tight end of all time. Just for the stretch he's had. Like, no one else has come close to, like, what he's done.
I'm with him. I definitely think he's on that path. Like, I don't think he's just absolutely that right now. To me, I think he has to get the yardage. But
I mean,
as long as he stays healthy, I think he'll be the
I was
GOAT.
like, which we expect him to, right?
Right.
So, what in the next 3 years he should have most of those records?
For the most part, because I was looking up, like, him and Tony Gonzalez, because I feel like we all in agreement he is the tight end GOAT, right?
Yeah, when you grow up in Kansas City, you
got a different
especially-
opinion.
especially for our
blasphemous.
age and yeah.
Seeing what
Tony
he did.
G.
Man.
Yeah.
Facts. But he's like on a different level than Tony Gonzalez was at this point in his career. And Kelce missed his first season due to a broken leg. So like his rookie season was a year after he got drafted. But he's got the only thing that they're tied in 6 years is touchdowns. They both have 32 touchdowns. And then other than that,
Hold on, that's it.
mm-hmm.
They only got 32 touchdowns.
Yeah, through 6 seasons.
Oh.
'Cause this is also Tony Gonzalez through 6 seasons, not his whole career.
'Cause I'm sitting
Just
there-
comparing them, or 37, my bad.
Hold on, that's all he got in 6 seasons. I could have would have swore he had.
Tony?
Nah, not even Tony.
Oh, Kelce.
Yeah.
I feel you, yeah. Not as many touchdowns, but he's got over 100 more receptions. Kelsey's got 507 and Tony Gonzalez 397 through 6 years. And then Kelsey's got 6,465 yards compared to Tony Gonzalez's 4,731.
I'm gonna be real. Them receptions, that's definitely thanks to Alex Smith.
Facts.
That's definitely
Facts.
Hell, you're out there in the flat. Thanks, buddy. Completion.
Bro, I was thinking about it though on the way over here because they were talking about Darren Waller as an emerging star, and it's crazy when you have a tight end that is that good. Like it's almost unguardable. Like it's undefendable.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's kind of a
It's
cheat
game
code.
changer. Yeah, it's
Facts.
a game changer. It opens up the whole rest of the field.
You get somebody that's like 6'7" to 6'9" and is athletic.
You know what's something I noticed though? The best tight ends aren't never that tall. You notice that like average height 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah.
They
True.
just have a lot of speed.
True.
A lot of speed and like
A solid build.
very solid builds. Because like same with Gronk. Gronk and Kelce basically have the same like body type, quote unquote.
Right.
They're both like 6'4", like 240.
Yeah. I think the thing about Kelce, he's changing how tight ends play, in the sense that he's a little bit more finesse, which is good to prolong his career.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing that kind of took Gronk out early.
Yep.
Because he was just
A
straight
punishing style.
Yeah, just going to the middle of the field.
And then especially on blocks, like you see how Kelce, like he doesn't hit like the chop block a lot, which
Right.
you know you're fucking your shoulder up. Which what did Gronk have notorious issues with? Shoulder/arm, right? Kelce,
Gronk was going out there to smash people.
Gronk smash.
real shit, bro.
And to be honest, like, it's nothing against Gronk. Gronk played football the quote-unquote right way. It's just that Kelce is, like, thinking more long-term.
Hell yeah.
He sees the quarterback he has, and he's like, nigga, I want to at least play 5, 6, 7 more years with
He's
him.
trying to go for the chitter.
Facts. Bro, he looks so funny when he runs routes to me.
Kelce,
They was showing like just, on him and the way he was like moving his shoulders while he was running and shit. That shit was
Bro,
hilarious.
he'd
He'd be shimmying through
he
coverage.
has awkward movements, bro.
That's got to be a leverage type thing.
Has
something
something
to...
Because if you're constantly
open.
shifting weight, they can't get a good hold on you.
Hey, did y'all see that stiff arm though from last week? He had.
I missed it.
Oh, he threw this dude.
Oh, yeah. I seen it.
Yeah, I've seen
That shit was hilarious.
Hey, who y'all
because somebody
play,
made a video of it.
Who y'all play this week?
Yeah.
Dolphins. Tua.
Should be a good game.
It should be. Everybody that I've seen says we're gonna lose.
What?
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
I seen something on ESPN,
That's ridiculous.
and it was like, don't be surprised if they lose to the
Also-
Dolphins. Which, you know what? I mean, the Dolphins are good.
They are.
That's
Their
what-
defense
yeah.
is cold.
Brian Flores has came in and
They got to give that man his credit.
real shit. He
Facts.
hasn't been the disciple of Belichick that we know. Because every time one of his assistant coaches goes somewhere, they just shit the bed. They all shit the bed. Whether we're talking about McDaniels, whether we're talking about what's fat fuck up in Detroit. He just got
Patricia.
fired. Matt Patricia. Whether we're talking about Romeo Cornell, like it doesn't matter.
Charlie Weiss is about the only one that kind of,
and
but he had to go to college.
what's old boy's name? Help me out. Down in Tennessee.
Vrabel?
Yep, that's like
But
the only guy.
Vrabel's not under his coaching tree.
Technically. He was just a player for him. So it's not like you could tell he had to pick up something while playing for him.
I don't know, because I'm pretty sure Vrabel came up under Reed.
Did he?
Because wasn't he here as a coach?
He was a linebacker coach.
Yeah.
Real shit?
Yeah.
I mean,
But I'm sure he picked up shit from
I mean,
Belichick.
absolutely.
No,
But,
I know you're not trying to discredit
Yeah,
it, but like,
yeah.
who's official coaching tree is he under?
I saw something Tamba Ali had tweeted out last year talking about how Vrabel would always second guess the coaches, like in like the film room and shit like that, and like he was basically like, you understand why now, because like he was already like, and when he was here, that was definitely the twilight of his career. So like already at that point, he was on that level of he was coaching, he wasn't just playing. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I like to see Terrell Suggs in the coaching position too,
Oh,
because
my
I like
God.
what he did last year.
Mhm.
Here. That was great.
Being
I
an
think.
on the field leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That was a cold little pickup that we had.
Absolutely.
Oh no, that was poetic, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Now that man got 3 rings.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like he just, rested on his
Is it
laurels
3?
for that last one. Actually, I think it might just be 2.
He might have been 3 because he's in the league forever.
I know he was. I don't think he was there for
But
that.
that was 2000.
Yeah, I would say I don't think he was there for that first Ravens ring. I think he came literally like.
A season or 2 after
Yup.
that.
But he was still there with that just legendary defense.
Yeah.
Insane.
I mean, he was definitely part of it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. When you think of like the people that came through the NFL while we was growing up, like we got to see a fairly like golden era of football.
100%.
Fact. The fact that like we got to see like just all time talents like Ocho Cinco, Terrell Owens.
Bro, that makes me
Randy
love
Moss.
the I Am Athlete podcast so
Bruh.
much, bro. That's a great watch.
Nah,
Which one is that?
I Am Athlete, that's the one with Brandon Marshall,
Oh, okay.
Ocho Cinco.
Ocho Cinco, Fred Jackson,
think so.
or whatever his name. Fred Taylor, one of his names.
The old running back for the Bills, right? No. Who,
Nah, he was on the Pats. He played for the Pats at one point.
did he?
Yeah.
The old Jaguars running back?
Oh, or Jaguars running back. Yeah, my bad.
Him.
I think
Okay.
Fred Taylor.
Fred Taylor?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Okay, I know who you talking about. Who was
Right before MJD.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Reese Jones. I'd love to see if he had a pod.
Bro, that dude. I remember going like for a Jaguars Chiefs game. I sat like 9 rows up in an end zone, and seeing him compared to the other players was insane. Like it looked crazy on TV already, but seeing him in person was just like,
Imagine how it is to see fucking CEH out there.
Facts.
yeah, true that.
He would have destroyed this era, though. Maurice Jones-Drew.
Oh yeah,
Killed this era.
because he can catch the ball too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's like a perfect running back for
He'd have
right now.
been pretty, I guess, McCaffrey.
Yeah,
Basically.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I really hope they don't just break that man down.
They are. They're in the process of doing that right now.
That makes me so sad. I love Christian McCaffrey, bro.
That organization is just not good.
Nah.
It's really not.
You want to talk about some Marvel shit?
Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they
Comics.
what is it? They actually had a like investors meeting this past week. So then they start unveiling all the content that's supposed to come out. And so it's supposed to be like Marvel and shit
Okay.
for the next year. And this is just like all TV shit. I didn't see no movie shit. Besides, what was it?
Probably more lucrative to just do TV now. For right now, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I low key, I really hope they just scrap that Black Widow movie. Just on the sidebar. Like, who asked for this?
Or release it to Disney Plus
There you go.
for no additional cost.
You gotta add in that little sidebar too.
Yeah, I'm not paying for that shit.
But yeah.
How much is a movie worth?
What, like, hold on, what do you mean?
I just mean like, so say like you're putting it out through a streaming platform. How much is it worth? $5, $10, $20?
For the consumer to buy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And are you talking about renting? Or are you talking about owning? Because if I'm renting it for 3 days,
I don't know. Okay, so I mean, I think that's open to interpretation. Like, what do you guys? How do you think that should work?
If I'm paying
Like,
for
if
the
something
service,
just came out new,
if I'm paying for the service, I shouldn't have to pay anything.
I shouldn't. But I can
but it's a
understand if
new movie that's
Yeah, if
just
it's
and in this day and age, I do get having somewhat of an additional charge. If you're gonna charge me anything like upwards of like $20, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Nah, I
Because
feel
how
like-
much is a movie ticket? Like
I feel
$12
like, yeah.
bucks, something like that.
yeah,
Yeah, I feel like a $20 spot is
that's expensive. Yeah, it's extreme.
slightly extreme, but it's fair.
But if I'm gonna pay $12 to go to a movie, like why would it be
That's what I'm saying.
anything more than
Like,
that?
if I'm already
Because
paying
they have to
$10
pay.
for it, the streaming service, I'm not finna pay an extra $20. That's not happening.
I mean, they have to rent. Like, if it's, here's the thing, and I think I seen this with Universal, is what they were doing. Universal is simultaneously releasing the movie in theaters, but also directly to,
that's Warner Brothers.
oh yeah, that's Warner Brothers, yeah,
yeah.
but directly to HBO. So
Yeah, I
if
seen
you're
that.
paying for HBO Max or whatever, as I can't remember what it is, so say you already got it. If you have to pay that extra, let's say, we'll stick with the $20. If you got to pay that extra for that, well, that's because they have to rent that movie from Warner Brothers, even though it's in the movie theater. So you've got I don't know, Corona for it, I guess is fucking reason for it, but you got
Right.
that extra safety of being in your house.
I guess I could kind of see $20 because, like you're saying, they gotta rent it and they don't have the option of you buying popcorn, snacks, drinks
Yeah, like
to
that's-
make more money.
Yeah, that's how Netflix gets it. Like,
But
Netflix
this is the whole thing,
rents
though.
the movie.
They're skipping the middleman because that's what movie theaters are. They're the middleman.
But
These
they're still
companies-
doing the same thing of renting it from. Well, I mean,
You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but if it's going to
'Cause that-
like an established streaming service like an HBO,
That's what I'm saying. The price shouldn't be
Netflix.
that inflated. That's what I'm trying to get at.
But I think it should because you think about the movie theater. Just and the only reason I say this is because the movie theater, like, how much money are they making off of the film
No.
compared to right? So how much money is the streaming service going to make off the film? If the movie theater's not making anything necessarily off the movie, the streaming service isn't either. So they have to inflate the price to adjust for making a profit, like the movie theater would off
of
snacks and yeah,
that's why
exactly.
the price.
They're making money with more subscribers though, because those big box office movies are making people sign up
for those. So that's where I'm saying, like, that's where it shouldn't be as inflated.
And HBO Max, they're not even charging anything extra for these.
My thing is definitely if it's a rent, I'm out. But
Fact.
like if I purchase it for $20 and now I have it with my streaming service as long as this movie is on the platform, I could kind of see that.
I'm still not paying 20.
Yeah, I'm not paying 20.
I'm still not paying 20 for that. Just for the simple fact, just as long as they carry it on the streaming service, no.
But you
that
would-
better be my.
But how
movie
much
if
money
they-
would you spend if you went out to the movies?
That's different. Only reason why. No, here's the kicker though, because we're talking about paying for an experience as well, right? I don't have surround sound at
Well,
my
step
home.
your game up.
So in a pandemic, I gotta step my game up. In a goddamn panoramic. I'm sick of this thing. Who has that? Who has that besides these uber rich motherfuckers who's telling people to stay home? You tell me.
That's your fault.
It's not that. I don't feel like it would be that hard to get surround sound, but I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? Because
I
like,
get what you're saying.
it's still not the same as going to a movie theater.
Yeah, I
like
feel
because
you.
whenever I always go, like I'll pay extra for that AMC Prime or the Dolby Theater.
I kind of feel you. That shit's kind of cold.
Exactly. I want to feel this movie. I'm not finna do this shit. Plus, like, nigga, I'm at home. My phone is pinging. I'm not finna pay that much attention to this
I'm on
shit.
the couch. I
Real
might
shit.
go to sleep.
I
I don't
might
get how
go to
niggas go to sleep in movies, but like niggas can go to sleep in movies, but I don't get how you do it. But I'm at home. I'm about to crash. I'm about to crash on this couch. I done rented this whole movie and I ain't about to watch
I might
it.
have a shorty over. She's more interesting to me right now than this movie.
We about to movie and chill.
You get what I'm saying? So, like, I'm robbing myself.
I guess, but if yeah,
about to-
I feel you, but
about to
if you
move
have
and
it,
chill.
you know, you can watch whenever.
I guess, yeah. You know, post-no clarity. I'm gonna need something to watch.
I got this new Marvel.
You know what I'm
movie.
saying?
Fair
Trying to
enough. You
slide.
kind of right. You kind of right.
Okay, we was about 15 minutes in, and I was like, all right,
yeah.
start from here.
How much?
Oh, that's what
Do
happened.
you remember what happened on this scene? Nah, go back a little more. Go ahead.
Hey, that'd be the funniest shit ever when you chilling with a shorty and y'all getting it in, but like the movie still get kind of interesting.
Oh yeah.
So you kind of pop it in and
Both be looking.
What is
That shit
going
kinda-
on right now?
That shit kind of hard. That's crazy.
Be listening to it in the background, like, what the fuck did he just? Man.
Oh no, nigga, Doc Johnson.
Hey, we gotta finish this up.
hurry up.
I gotta get this one off.
Pause the shit.
Pause.
Where's the remote?
Hey.
Hey, get up real quick. I gotta find the remote. Get up. Yeah, get up.
Oh man. Oh man. But other than that though, kind of switching gears for a second. What are some like intellectual pursuits y'all have or think about? Like, if you didn't have to use so much of your brain power towards like a 9-to-5 job or money matters or something like that. Like, what's something that you could like see yourself philosophize? Goddamn, I really just sounded like a dumb nigga for a second.
Philosophizing.
Yeah. But like really
Philosophically?
like philosophically thinking about like something you could try to create a philosophy about. Something you would just dedicate X amount of brain power to.
Definitely learning just like a lot to do with muscles and working out and shit like that.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
So those type of like biodynamics and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, because that's
Most
an
definitely.
interesting science. Especially like when you see like what muscles are made out of, what causes them to contract, what causes them to expand.
Especially like the movements, the muscle movements, not necessarily actually lifting shit, but just the directions and you know how they move.
Yeah, like functional movements.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. About you, Shro? Sorry, we'll come back to you. B, what you got on your mind?
If I could, I would Probably the freeing of religious constraints. I feel like religion is like a super constraint.
Ooh, I had this on the docket. I wanted to talk about this.
I feel like religion is like a super constraint, and
Like
sometimes like it's cool. I get that you need, like, as a human being and as an organism, that you need to believe. You need something to believe in, but I can't say that we all don't know. Like, we don't know who's right and who's wrong out here.
Right.
But this is a faith-based, and when you really break it down, this is faith-based religion, no matter what. So you were saying that you believe in something so strongly that you cannot prove, and you can't prove it, and I can't disprove it. But you're going to treat some person this way or live a certain lifestyle based off of that belief, and ignore the flesh of somebody who's actually in front of you. You're here, right here with me. Like, I can see you. I know that any action I do or say or inflict upon you has a reaction, and I can see that in you by either the face, your eyes, or if I happen to cause a bodily injury to you, I can see that in real time. You know what I mean? And some people justify the way that they move and react with religion. You know what I mean? So if I'd free you from that. You can still use religion, because I'm agnostic, and that's not the total freeing of religion, but that's a coalition of that I'll take in whatever is out there, and that we're all right, and you're all equally one. So I'd free you from religion.
So you try to devise a way to free people from organized religion, essentially.
Pretty much.
Man, I feel that, because I feel like there's a lot of, like, just even the way people think. You know what I'm saying? Like, it constrains, like, you thinking
Absolutely,
of
bro.
other shit.
Nigga, I was scared to beat my meat. We was in church.
So
Not in church, but like...
I was like, God damn, boy, you a...
horny nigga alert. Horny nigga alert.
I'm just saying, walk
You
on,
a... Hey, what were you saying? Like,
Freaky
you a
ass.
freaky ass, boy. Freaky ass, boy.
Nah, but why you going to church a lot and shit, and then you have the urge to do certain things, and it's like, bro, I feel so fucking bad.
I'm about to go to hell.
I'm going
For real, like, just how you saying. Like,
it's real shit. Like, I was like, God damn.
like, yeah, we joke, like, it's a whole lot of, like you go out, shakes mass on a Saturday, and next thing you know, you in church singing hallelujah, praise Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't, in all actuality, if you're going to believe in Christian, like, and I just don't want to single out Christians or Christianity, but
In an organized religion. Abrahamic religion. Let's go with that.
Let's go with that, because that encompasses all three.
Big three.
The big three.
The big three.
You can't go out and do and live that life and then go and be like, oh, well, I'm religious today.
The shit I love is he's still working on me. Sure.
Yeah, like
It all comes down to because it all comes down to interpretation of whatever person. That's also something that I think is
then you're no
interesting.
longer really Christian. You're more of what I am, which is agnostic. But
Right.
Christianity is really just accepted into the belief that Jesus was the Savior. That's like we were just saying, the Abrahamic, the big three.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what they differentiate. Like, they all agree, if you break down and study the religions, that Jesus was a real person. But who their Savior is and who their Messiah or prophet was differs. Christianity is to say that Jesus is the Lord and Savior, and through him you are saved and you are entered into heaven. Judaism.
Judaism.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. But they believe that he is not the prophet. So then...
Yeah, he's yet to be here.
They're still waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And Islam is to say Muhammad was the prophet, and through him you are granted eternal life. So all three of them give that Jesus was a real person, but they differentiate on the prophet.
I just try to get to, like, the meat and potatoes of it, right? Is I understand that, like, as humans, when you feel far out of your comfort zone, you're going to go back to what makes you feel comfortable, right? And that's something that you were indoctrinated to at a young age more than often than not, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of something that it's like a safety blanket, right? So, like,
Potentially.
you like, for most parts, right? And it's whenever you kind of feel down and out, that's something you feel comfortable with. You can go back to it. You can feel secure in. and make you feel quote unquote whole, right?
I think that goes both ways too, though, because then you got to think about the other aspect of it, of like I'm not living up to my potential or shit like that. I think it can be just as just as good. It can be just as much like detrimental to a person.
The
You know what's
worst part is-
weird?
Oh.
My bad. You know what's weird is that a lot of religious people who claim to be religious or in any aspect read a lot of other religious people's books, and when in all actuality they turn out to be like a self-help book.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to read self-help books. You're supposed to
Only go with the
only
word.
go off of the word. So if you're
Like
that's
the
what I'm
four
saying.
agreements and
Yeah,
shit like that?
you can't say this thing. You can't be like, oh, I believe in Christianity, but you're reading T.D. Jakes. What is it? I can't think of his name right now. You can't read one of his books because it's basically a self-help book about how he became freedom and found God, and how he can self-help you into that same role. You're not supposed to do that. So what are you doing?
You can't read a T.D. Jakes book?
Because it's basically a self-help book, because you're not supposed to believe or help. Really, you're not really supposed to be like believe or accept another person's.
Yeah, hold on. I know what he's talking about, because essentially reading.
But that's just fellowship in Christ at that point.
Because, and this
But
is the
at
worst
which
part,
point?
because you're not supposed to lean into thine own understanding of the word, right?
Right, but
basically
that's
you're-
not thine own understanding. That's really just maneuvering through
But
faith.
So do you see how the language that has been used can lead to warped distortions of it?
I just think that's very extreme.
No, and like I'm not exactly on that point. I'm just thinking, like, do you see how like that's left for poor interpretation a lot?
A lot of it is though.
Yeah, a lot of it.
I mean,
really is.
That's my main issue, and it's just like there's no one agreement on this.
There's
word.
no agreement on anything, though.
It isn't, but it's just like so that okay. So if there's no agreement on it, how can we agree that one?
That's why there's so many different versions.
Yeah, I was gonna say. we
Yeah,
don't.
and that's what I'm saying. And so like, what if? Okay, the ultimate goal is to get into heaven, right?
Or
But we
in-
can't agree on what are the specific parameters we have to operate in to get into heaven. So who gets into heaven? Who determines that? How do we determine this? Because there's so many different ways. You know, you either you commit the ultimate sacrifice.
But if you don't believe that in the first place, and that's not of your foundation, then that's not really your goal in the first place.
no, it's not my goal. But I'm just thinking.
I'm saying
for-
anybody. I'm not
Oh.
necessarily saying you. I'm saying
Oh.
anybody.
'Cause I'm
if
just
that's not
thinking
really
about-
your belief, you're not gonna try to operate in order to get into heaven. Really, you're.
And
It
so,
would be nice. It would be nice if there is a heaven. That's usually how most people would think about it. It would be nice if there was a heaven that I could go to when I die, but at that point, it's just an idea. It's not really. You don't really believe that.
and so, are you saying that for the masses?
For the masses that don't really believe in Christianity or any Abrahamic religions. But for people that actually believe, they're gonna more so maneuver through what the word is saying. Now, you're gonna deviate because obviously you're human
Yeah.
and you have flesh, but
And so that just makes me.
that's
ask,
why you lean on God's mercy. At least that's what the book says. You're not perfect.
Which is so okay. So like you've read both halves, right? The new, old and new, right?
As much as I could. Yeah,
And
I'm
like-
not gonna claim that I'm
No, like I know I'm not cynical.
I'm not,
I know you didn't
all
go to
that
theological
well.
school for this shit, right? But just have you noticed how much more merciful God became in the New Testament as opposed to the Old Testament?
Yeah.
It's almost like they created God to be a dynamic character, which challenges a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't think of God to be a dynamic character. This is supposed to be a set in stone idea or theory, right? Like this entity has these set parameters that you're supposed to operate in, and then does a complete 180 in the next, book. Like you're just like, oh, so you actually kind of chill with me fucking off a bit.
He used to.
As long as I come back home.
Yeah, he was burning.
Yeah.
He was flooding he was flooding the whole
Flooding
world.
setting
Burning
cities on fire.
yeah, burning whole cities.
Hey, look here. Hey, I told you, Lot. Make sure your wife don't look back at that city.
Turn the
And
stone.
what did I do? Turn that bitch into salt. Keep playing with me.
Yeah, nah.
Had
He,
niggas ready
Hey
to put
man,
their sons up.
shit like that when I was a kid, bro. Shit like that scared the fuck out of me.
he was pressing.
bro.
Hey,
Pressing hard
he
line.
pressing hard line, son. That's what he was doing. He was like, "Nigga, I told you."
You can't spell OG without God, right?
Yeah.
But
I'm sorry.
I think it's just more of, I don't know. I say a lot changed in the New Testament because that's where he brought his son to die. And that was supposed to be the sacrifice for all of our sins. So,
Fair
I mean,
enough.
obviously
Okay.
the shit's gonna change because they had to operate off of sacrificing lambs and shit
Yeah.
for their sins. And now you have the sacrificial lamb in human form. So, a lot of shit did change.
It's like God hit a blunt and was like, "Yeah, bro, let's be cool, bro."
Let's hold on, bro. I was tripping.
I was tripping,
Bro, I really
bro.
did. I said, bro, put your son on this altar to slaughter.
Damn, my bad,
My
bro.
fault, bro.
That was on me. I take that one. That was on me.
Hey, hold on. I got you, bro. I'm gonna fix this. I know I told you put your son up. I'm gonna put my son up for real.
I got you. Hey, Jesus, come here.
Hey, yeah. I know you ain't trying to hear this, bro, but I need you to do daddy a solid.
I owe this nigga this one.
I owe cuz big time, for real. So if you could just go down there, spread the word, do some miracles, and then, just go ahead and pass away for you, boy.
And you gonna make him come back too.
Hey, but you gonna get your revenge in like 5,000 years, if that's cool. All right, I appreciate you, sir. I love you.
That's why you a real one. You always been my nigga.
Real shit. Now go with your mama. She gonna get that check on the first. Don't worry about it.
He owed back taxes. But so if I didn't have to worry about the other shit that I worry about, I would speak on freeing people, or at least opening your mind up more to the other possibilities and to look more in the self, at yourself and in the self. And again, maybe that would help with your depression too, because I mean, when I started looking into myself, that's when I kind of stopped smoking weed. Like, I don't really don't.
Do some self-evaluation.
Yeah,
It's
and-
like,
Yeah,
weed
bro.
ain't for me.
Yeah, it's like, there's ways to work on your depression, and I still get depressed every now and then, but I don't go be like, I need to go hit this blunt. I just look for other avenues and ways to express myself now.
I definitely thought the Miami Heat was losing because I was beating my meat.
This nigga stop touching
Hey,
his.
real
This
shit.
nigga stop touching his boy, cause Wade ain't hitting these threes, dog.
Nah, you know some funny shit though? Low key, bro, you start getting like wrapped into superstitions like that.
No, for real.
Man, hold on, bro.
But that was like on some religion. I was like, because I'm doing this, what I thought was a sin, or it is considered a sin.
Oh yeah.
But I was like, that's the reason my team was losing. In my mind, I was just like, so
This
I'll
is
be
how God
praying.
is punishing me.
Yeah, bro, I'll be praying like, they don't have nothing to do with this. Please let Wade get 30 tonight.
Oh man.
It does do crazy shit to you, though, for real.
Yeah.
Like,
It's just, I feel like people should be free to explore that if that's what they so choose, instead of, it being forced upon and being treated with this ultimate consequence.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't right to me. It shouldn't be.
Right.
It shouldn't be this carrot in front of a person with, hey, here's the ultimate reward, but if you fuck up, here's this ultimate consequence. Because we're all human, right? Like, that's not fair. To me.
You saying the
But-
construct of heaven and hell?
Yes.
But
Like,
that
shouldn't
is.
be heaven and hell?
But that's
it-
almost life. You know what I'm saying? Like
It,
that's
no, it is, but that's what I'm saying. I just don't think a person shouldn't be threatened with eternal bliss or eternal damnation. That's very fucking extreme.
Yeah, those are two way
Two extremes, like, cause most of us,
Religion is built on extremes.
it is, but
You have
like,
God, you have...
bro, the average person
Satan.
is a C average student, right?
Mhm.
75.
Purgatory.
And even then, bro, historical writers of purgatory, that is ass. You are stuck in eternal darkness, bro. Just to sit there and think about
that's just
everything
as
you
bad
did.
as hell to me.
Almost.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, at least I'm not being tortured though. I'm just being tortured with my own thoughts. There's not, entities down there just poking me and I'm in fire. I don't like being hot, bro. Not that hot.
Maybe you'll get to torture other people.
That means you became a demon, bro. I'm good.
Say, man, that's dark.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the boys. No, we gonna have to
They
edit
said
that.
demons.
Yeah. Pressing lines. But
God damn.
Bro,
Bro, stop doing your dog like that. Whoever that is, that's some wild shit.
our bad if you can hear that.
Real shit. 1-800 our bad.
How do you feel about anxiety? And I'll say more terms of, do you feel it's an hindrance or do you feel like it's an advantage?
Both.
Same.
He beat me to it.
Same. Because I feel like the way I deal with mine or how mine affects me is I think of a lot of scenarios that can play out. And it kind of can put me ahead of the game in certain aspects. Mm-hmm. Whereas people that feel a little bit more comfortable and don't have that anxiety, they just kind of go. They don't really think of all of these outcomes. Now, all of these outcomes can be a hindrance and it can kind of keep you down, but at least you're thinking of the possibilities.
Right.
That's where I think that it's more of a power than a disadvantage.
It's all about, like, basically leveling it out and mitigating it, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I get what you're saying. Because, yeah, no, for sure. Like, I feel like all negative emotions, quote unquote, negative emotions are absolutely necessary. Especially like you're saying, like the negative side of anxiety, right? Because it kind of gives you this hypersensitive sense of awareness. You're almost over aware. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because you're thinking about like 1,000 outcomes and then you just try to mitigate all risk to align with the path that you want to go, right? That sounds like a superpower, damn near. When you really think about it, like, this is forward thinking, man. Oh God, like you just start looking like Doctor Strange when he was sitting there. We got a million outcomes and only one win. There's only one where we win. The fuck? And I feel like that's what like that specific symptom of anxiety is. Mm-hmm. Like it gives you now. Obviously, there are things you should do to try to alleviate that because,
absolutely,
you know, just imagine if Doctor Strange had to do that shit for 24 hours. That sounds like hell, bro. And that's what some people go through. That sounds like hell.
Yeah, bro, I think about that all the time. Like, even just like watching something, like if I'm, you know, whatever I'm watching, just think about like other people, like the shit that be going through their head. And I be thinking, how the fuck do you get up on? Because like I have extreme stage fright. Like, I hate fucking talking in front of people and shit like that. Like, even, like, just recently when I was going through training for my new job, like...
They made y'all do the,
yeah, I hate icebreakers, bro. I hate, like, I would rather jump out of a window than do an icebreaker.
You know what's fucked up?
And that's so silly. Like, and I know that's silly, but it still happens. So...
I understand.
I just think about people all the time, like, how do you get through that and then just, like... sound normal and shit like that.
Hi, I'm Levi.
Right, dude. I feel like I sound retarded all the time.
Bro, that'd be the funniest shit to me because, like, whenever I got a new training class and I be having to do that, I'll be like, no, stand up. Like, I'll be like the asshole teacher. No, stand up. Speak a little clearer. I can't really hear you.
Fuck
Just,
you.
Hey, for real. Nah, because, like, because once you get past that, you've put yourself in a way of embarrassment, right? So, like, once you've done that, like, finally put on the embarrassment, like, now we can't use it against you anymore. It's like a shield.
I disagree, bro.
To me, because...
But to me, like, I think...
Nigga got up and stuttered in front of the whole class. He dumb as hell.
No, because like, now I just, like... Because, like, if niggas start laughing, I start hitting them with that death stare, like, hey, relax. You know what I'm saying? Like, let bro talk. Because then after that, like, I want you to feel comfortable here. I want you to feel like you're best here. Like, I be trying to do it, like, real teacherish. Like...
I feel like some people don't, like, I feel like I don't necessarily have the ability to be comfortable in a situation like that, like, at all. I just deal with it.
Real shit?
Yeah. I just be looking down, don't look at anybody, like, that's how I treat shit. If I don't see it,
this nigga look down and do the swirl with his foot. Hi, I'm Levi.
Oh, man. Nah,
I mean, like, when I'm speaking, like, I can look around and shit like that, but...
That's the number one thing.
Afterwards,
like
bro.
Just act like you holding eye contact with everybody.
Facts.
Because, like, then at that point, it doesn't look weird. That, like, those are the tricks I learned. Like, bro, they used to make us do that shit, like, when I was in elementary school. Like, you know, the school plays, and you got your little soliloquy you got to do, and you got to remember that bitch from heart. Son, I'm not with this.
Yeah, I feel you.
So whoever was the person who said, imagine the audience naked, was a pervy motherfucker.
Was one freaky ass.
Oh, freaky ass boy.
Freaky ass boy. Imagine everybody in their underwear, bro. Man, Miss Johnson over there got saggy boobies, bro. I'm good. I'm real good.
Miss Johnson got that cake over there. I'm about to be hard on the stage.
You try to hold the paper in front of your knee.
When you young,
I can't concentrate.
I didn't envision saggy titties when I was younger though.
Nah, bro, titties was always perky when you
was
was
perfect. Like,
titties and ass was always.
Did y'all not have like old teachers, like old teachers?
But
Yeah,
you
we
just-
had,
you just
like if
don't-
they wasn't old, then them titties wasn't saggy.
All right, this is the worst part. I got exposed to like National Geographic early, so I seen what saggy titties look like. Them National Geographic joints, them indigenous tribes and them shits be hanging down to their knees, and they be down dancing and jumping and shit.
Yeah,
you know which ones I'm talking
I
about.
know what you're talking
So
about.
then, as soon as I seen Miss Johnson, the school fucking librarian, I'm just like, I know she got them joints. Fuck, like this is nasty. And so like I was kind of ruined on titties after that.
Nah,
Ruined on titties.
Like those types, because then like the worst
I
part
don't
is-
care.
And then this the worst part. So
A little sag is hot.
because I told Pops, like I told y'all, like y'all know
Little
Pops
sag?
is a horny nigga, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Pops used to have like dirty mags around.
Mm-hmm.
My little curious ass. I'm gonna get into that shit. Then you start seeing what fake titties looking like. I'm just like, bro, titties are kind of trash. So then I just became an ass man after that. I didn't think ass aged.
I'm both.
Yeah, I mean,
No, like the older I've gotten, I've finally gotten over it a bit. I can appreciate both, but I'm still definitely more impartial to ass. Definitely.
yeah, for sure.
Definitely. 80, no, I wouldn't say 80, 70, 30. 70, 30.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm 60-40.
Titty?
No,
Oh, okay.
60-40 in favor of.
Okay, my
the
bad.
cheeks.
Because you was kind of making an argument for the titty, so I was thinking like 60-40 titty?
I like titties a lot, especially when I'm like fucked up, feeling bad.
Titties do get you
The
right.
nurturing titties, nigga.
The nurture, yeah. The nurturing titties.
Bruh. Nurture nipples.
Oh, okay. Double ends.
Mm-hmm.
Nurturing titties.
This has been episode 74 of the Schrobanks Show from Rated R Studios. We got Freelance B in the house. We got this nigga in the crib.
I don't have a damn home.
Ray.
Not with that one.
Oh.
We are out.
Not with that one.
No, we got Papa Shro.
I was like, damn, you gonna say Bob without shouting out Schro?
I'm getting Shro, but you out. I'm rated already. This has been episode
You
74.
fucking outta here.
Hey, 30K episode, 30K views on our Schrobanks Show.
Yeah.
This year we
That's
going
just
for
on
more.
YouTube.
Thank y'all. Yeah, that's just on YouTube. Thank y'all, bro. We appreciate it. It's been a fucked up year, but 2021 is gonna be our year.
Knock on something, yeah.
Knock on wood.
Hey, listen, at the end of the year, I want everybody to take a strong shot, just like me. And we gonna pretend like 2020 never fucking happened.
God.
It went from 2019 to 2021. This year never happened, and if somebody speak on it, hit them.
Freelance, when can we expect to hear something from you, dog?
Soon.
Alright.
That's
like
how I'm
that.
gonna hit you.
Rap
Soon.
ass nigga.
Yeah.
Soon, nigga.
Nigga, give us a projected date.
Projected date.
You know rappers always lie about that shit.
Yeah, soon.
Soon. This nigga been 5 years since Kendrick
Real
dropped.
shit.
Hey,
Soon.
soon.
Bet
Yeah,
that.
boy.
Well, soon we gonna get a project from Freelance B. But that's been the episode 74 of the Schrobanks Show. Schrobanks out.